What is happening, guys? We're seeing back with another eFootball 2023 tutorial video. Today we are going to be looking at how you can sign the perfect manager for your team. This video could have come out a few months ago, but we do have a lot of new players, so why not release it right now? So if you go into contract and manager list, you'll see all the managers here. Now, a lot of them have fake names, but if you look at the clubs and perhaps playing style, you will figure it out. So this, no doubt, obviously with the price as well as Pep. We've got Jurgen Klopp over here. We've got Diego Simeone over here. And then we've got a couple of other guys. Obviously, I've got Ancelotti. This over here. My mind has gone absolutely blank with the Tottenham manager. Is it Conte in this one? Long ball counter. It sounds, yeah, Italian. Conte. It has to be Conte. Allegri, which I use all the time. Gasperini, Sarri, and if you scroll down, there might be some fake names, but I'm sure you will figure those out. For example, this is Brendan Rodgers. Any other fake names? Potter, and so on and so forth. Ten Hag. Interesting. You probably saw over there, I've got Van Gaal signed as well. So, what to look out for now, depending on your play style and obviously budget, if you click triangle, you can filter these by club teams, nationality, price, and coaching affinity. So, obviously, price depending on GP, it gives you sort of a bracket, but coaching affinity as well. So, you want someone to improve your veteran players, younger players, star players, forwards, midfielders, defenders. This does not count for much at the moment or anymore because most people have maxed out all the players or have enough GP to max them out. So these normally help players to improve. So for example, if you've got someone who improves midfielders, for example, a coach that improves midfielders, all your midfielders will improve during that game. Or sometimes they have certain conditions like, for example, young players, it might be under 23s or something like that, or under 25s that improve with EXP. But like I said, that's sort of mundane at the moment because everyone's more or less maxed out their players. Now, if you go back and click square for sort, this is quite important. So obviously you've got your price and you can refine that, but your playing style, what do you like playing now? If I am totally honest, I've only ever used possession game and quick counter enough to know about them. I've never really used long ball counter. I've never really used out wide or long ball, and that's basically based on having a read of what they entail in the defensive part, the attacking part, defensive transition, attacking transition rather, and so I haven't been really big fan of that. But if we go, for example, to something of interest of possession or quick counter for me, I would click quick counter, and now this would give me in order the best quick counter coaches. Now, if you look at someone like Klopp, 87 quick counter, possession game 65. This isn't like the previous Pez's or eFootballs where you can improve your coach and their playing style. This is exactly how it be, so make sure you choose wisely. Now, I've got Allegri because he has 80 quick counter and 75 possession game, and they're the two playing styles that I've used before and I've enjoyed. I'm not as big a fan of possession game anymore, but I definitely use quick counter all the time. So that's something you want to look out for. Now, having a look at other coaches, if you look at Gasperini, he's got good quick counter and out wide. I would say anything Semi and beyond is pretty decent for a second sort of playing style. Let's look at Sevilla's. Not really any good. If you look at these now, for example, they're decent at quick counter, but look at the other playing style. So let's look at Nagelsmann. He's got decent quick counter and possession game as well. So have a look at the different coaches, see who you like. I think I did sign Van Gaal as well, but I never use him. Enrique must have high possession. And he's got quick counter as well, so that's pretty decent. If you go back and you go by price again, there was a coach, and my mind has gone blank, but I'm pretty sure had high possession and high quick counter. And I'm trying to have a look over here, and my mind has gone absolutely blank. I don't know why Ancelotti's not got high quick counter, because that's what his teams usually play, or the last couple of Real Madrid seasons have been anyway, and his couple of teams. Sorry, my mind's gone absolutely blank of who it was. but I think it might be my man Allegri that I'm talking about. Yeah, I think his was more or less the best. 80 quick counter and 75 possession game. And if you go into lineups, for example, and if I just show you mine, by the way, this was my weekend showdown team, which I spent 1.5 million GP and over 1 million experience points on. And I've got quite a few other England players over here. But if you go to a team of mine that is being coached by, let's go to Sweat. And if you're interested, I'll just quickly run through my teams. I will be using these. We've got originals, who are players that have been bought and actually for GP, and I've actually probably got a few more. Who did I sign the other day? There you go, Harry Kane. I think yesterday for 450k GP or something like that. And there's probably a few other originals in here. Tammy Abraham, and I'm sure no doubt, yeah, Phillips, Declan Rice. There's quite a few England players I've signed. But yeah, I'm not going to go through all these because that's not the focus of the video. But I've got quite a few teams, under 25s, player from each country, veterans, Premier League, La Liga, defenders 11, forwards 11, weekend showdown, or challenges, and sweat. So if we look at my sweat team, for example, and if you look at my team playing style, it's not as so. For example, Robertson, Kimmich, even people like Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, they're not really suited to quick counter. Their stats are not as high for quick counter. And I look at my bench as well: Alaba, Kante, Benzema, Son, Alisson. They're not really that high. I would say you'd want your players at least 80 or above. If you look at my weekend showdown team now, and if I click square on them, I've made a conscious effort. I think apart from Trent, because I signed him ages ago, and Bellingham, the others have pretty decent. So either the 80s or 90s with their team playing style. And if you have a look at the bench, you'll find that as well, apart from Jadon Sancho over here. So your manager is very important. Make sure you select him wisely. I would go for a manager who's got very good stats in two playing styles so that you can make sure you've got the best of both worlds. And if something's going wrong, so if you like to ping it around and play possession and it's not quite working, at least you've got quick counter or long ball counter or whatever the other playing style is, swinging it out, getting it out wide and swinging it in, or just long balling it, something that can change the game for you and it'll work for you and your team and hopefully get you some W's online against some very competitive players. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you like this video. Drop a comment of your coaches and your perhaps the favorite coaches that you've got, or the best coach or playing style that you use. And let me know, especially if you use out wide long ball counter as well, because I've not really ever used them. So it'd be quite interesting to perhaps hear from other people about those playing styles. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Again, I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you smash that like button as well. Thank you very much. Take care, look after yourselves, and until next time.